Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. It's a beautiful sunny Saturday here and the blueberries are still very much in full bloom. Some of them are turning slowly into blueberries, and once they all do, I'll be coming out with my very fine mesh netting to protect them from hungry birds for a while anyhow. In the end, I always take the nets off and let the birds at it for the last ones. But the reason we're out here right now is because I went to the DIY shop, as we do on the weekends, and I found something exciting. I found this little guy. He's in full bloom. When I've bought blueberry bushes before, they've always been just much smaller and green, and with the huge ones over here, my really big ones, it took years before they even started thinking about flowering. Now they're about 15 years old, so they're really big, really good croppers. But when I first got them, they were tiny, and it did take years and years for them to mature and get ready to start flowering. So I didn't pay very much for them. They're actually from the supermarket, so I don't even know what cultivar they are, but they're very, very big and very beautiful and very tasty and just wonderful. So when I found this little guy in actual flower, I guess when you pay less, you're sort of not paying for the time it takes for them to grow to this sort of size. So this one was at the DIY store, so it was quite a good price for it. And it's a cultivar that, as far as I know, I don't have, because again, I don't actually know what cultivar the really big ones are. But it's a really exciting one. I have heard about it once before, and it's called Blue Lemonade. And I already have pink lemonade ones. I'll just take you to them. The pink lemonades are these ones, and as you can see, the flowers are much smaller than the blue lemonades. They're really clearly different to the actual blue blueberries, and they are of course pink, but they have a real good flavor to them. They're very sweet. They taste like blueberries, but then they have a lot of citrus in them, which is where the lemonade comes in. They're really, really good blueberries. So when I heard about the blue lemonade, I thought, well, that sounds exciting. So I'm really happy to have one. I don't know if it's just a marketing gimmick with the name though, because if you look at the flowers, so here's the blue lemonade. I moved it over here to the pink ones. So here's how big the blue lemonade flowers are. And then here's how small. Oh, let's put them side by side if we can. I'm going to push them really close to each other. But look at that. Side by side, you can see how much smaller the pink ones are compared to the blue ones. The leaves also look slightly different. The pink ones have sort of much paler leaves, not as glossy either. So it's going to be so interesting to actually compare these two cultivars and see what they're like. The thing with blueberries is they have a few requirements. They need acidic soil, and they also do best with pollination partners. I think some blueberries can produce fruit without one, but I've got a few different cultivars going here, so they can just all cross-pollinate and hopefully make some beautiful berries we can taste in a few months' time. See here, there's quite a few pink lemonades coming along now. That's really nice. And as they're kind of turning, they're obviously going to be slightly on a different schedule from the blue lemonades, but they can just cross-pollinate with the other bigger berry trees or bushes. They're really, really pretty too. So exciting to have them. So I'm going to just pot him up. I've got a bigger pot for him here, and I'm just going to, he came in a 5-liter pot, so he's quite large anyhow. It's a really nice little size here. You know, I mean, he's nothing compared to the others. Others are gigantic compared to him. But he's in a nice little pot, and I'm going to put him into a bigger one. The thing with blueberries too is they don't like to dry out. They want to be moist all the time. So I really mulch mine with lots of pine cones. And I'm going to keep him mulched up, keep them well watered. And another thing with them is you should always try to water them as much as possible with rainwater, because it even says so here. There's this big blurb about it, and it says, water with rainwater, as tap water will raise the pH of the soil or compost. So we want to avoid that. But sometimes I do run out of rainwater and then I have to go for tap water, and it hasn't hurt them yet. They're still doing really well. So I'll get on with potting it up. Just another little point of comparison. Here's some of the berries or some of the flowers from the really big high bush ones, and they are still slightly larger than these ones here, the blue lemonade. So I think it's safe to say these high bush ones are really, really big. They weren't always this big. They've gotten bigger as the plants themselves have grown. So as the bushes, as the high bush blueberries here have matured, the berries have just gotten bigger all the time. It's so wonderful. They're really big and wonderful. I always think it's really interesting to see how the root looks, and these ones look really good. Blueberries do tend to root quite shallowly, but they spread out quite wide, which is why I've given it a wide pot here. It's also nice to see that they really have applied sort of a thick mulch there to keep it moist in the DIY shop. So I got it all potted up and it's looking so beautiful. I'm so looking forward to trying the berries and comparing them to the pink lemonade. So much fun to have a blue lemonade. If you have one, a blue lemonade or a pink lemonade, let me know what you think of the flavor, if they taste anything like the pink lemonades. I think it might be a new cultivar. I just hadn't heard of it until really recently, so it was really fun to spot it, especially such a beautiful one full of flowers. I love blueberry flowers. I've given it a good drink now of rainwater, and I might give it a feed too. I've got some after plant ericaceous feed. I just am a bit conscious about feeding it too much while it's flowering. Maybe I'll wait till the berries have set and then give it a good feed alongside the others too. Look at all these berries. All these berries that are coming. So much fun. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.